Well, on the last stop of our Black History Month series, we are taking you to a very familiar place, the Mississippi River, but it's with history that you may not know.
Our Sydney Stallworth takes us to the riverfront to learn about a Black freedom school that used to float along the waters.
John Barry Meacham and Mary Meacham, a free Black married couple, moved to St. Louis in 1815.
He started teaching Black folks, both enslaved as well as free, in 1822. By 1825, he was ordained, and then 1827, that's when the first African Baptist church was erected. And it was essentially serving as a church for both free and enslaved people, but it also was serving as a school beneath the basement.
But when Missouri outlawed the education of all Black and mixed race people in 1847, the Meachams had to find a way to keep the lessons going without breaking the law.
From down in the basement, they took their education and brought it here to the riverfront.
John Barry Meacham and his followers created a floating school, also called the Freedom School, on a steamboat anchored in the Mississippi River.
They were docked along the Mississippi River, and then he would go ahead and bring them out, and then that's when they would do their studying, and then they would come back.
The river was federally regulated outside Missouri jurisdiction, becoming a source of freedom for Black people in more ways than one.
It's a story of Black liberation. It's a story of freedom sought through education. It's a story about using what's within your means, natural, right? The natural resources of the land. Black people were self-emancipating by utilizing the riverfront and traveling up and down the Mississippi to other places.
From education to liberation. After John Barry Meacham's death in 1854, Mary Meacham became known for her role as a conductor in the Underground Railroad. One mission in 1855 made headlines.
Mary Meacham plotted with some other folks as well at her home. Their essential escape was to go to Alton, Illinois, but they were actually found out. 5 people were arrested on that particular day, and then Mary Meacham and Eisen Breckenridge were also arrested a few days later. The deposition, though, was torn out of the book, so we don't necessarily know what transpired thereafter.
Cecily Hunter has spent years working to fill in the gaps that exist in Black history archives.
Records that have either been destroyed for whatever reason or not accounted for because Black life wasn't at that time valued. But of course, we push against that today, of course.
Her work continues to make sure St. Louisans today know about the history that exists just around the river bend.
So that's just one, but there's many stories that we need to continue to keep on our lips, on our minds, so that we can grow and collectively organize and continue the work that needs to be done.
Sydney Stallworth, 5 on your side.